What if you had to hunt in total darkness, underwater, surrounded by 1,000 deadly obstacles? What if your eyes were useless and you needed to survive using only sound? In the Amazon River, there's a pink predator that does exactly this. And what science has discovered about its brain will leave you speechless. In the next few minutes, you're going to witness one of the most disturbing and brilliant evolutions in nature. In the depths of the Amazon basin, where Brazil harbors the largest tropical rainforest on the planet, with over 5 million square kilometers, the Amazon River transforms into a parallel universe during 6 months of devastating floods. Between Amazonas, Pará, and Acre, under suffocating heat of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, murky waters rise up to 15 meters in height, swallowing century-old trees and creating submerged forests where the rules of life have been completely rewritten. Here, in the absolute darkness of these turbid waters, where suspended particles block all sunlight, something happens that defies everything we know about survival. Dive mentally into this water right now. You can't see absolutely anything, not even your own hand centimeters from your face. It's in this total darkness that the pink river dolphin, Inia geoffrensis, lives. And it doesn't just survive, it dominates. Its tiny eyes are nearly useless, detecting only diffuse shadows. Any other predator would be doomed. But the Boto possesses something that seems like alien technology implanted biologically. It sees with its ears. Not metaphorically, it literally constructs detailed three-dimensional images using only sound. Each ultrasonic click it emits travels at 1,500 meters per second in water, 4 times faster than in air. When the echo returns, its brain processes frequencies up to 120 kilohertz, totally inaudible to humans, and reconstructs every submerged branch, every hidden fish, every current eddy with millimeter precision. Imagine having a three-dimensional scanner instead of eyes. Now imagine that this scanner works better in darkness than your vision works in broad daylight. That's exactly how the Boto perceives the world. And what it reveals about this hidden universe is absolutely shocking. During the floods, something apocalyptic happens in the Amazon River. The water rises so violently that 30-meter trees are submerged up to their canopy. The forest transforms into a three-dimensional aquatic labyrinth, a navigation nightmare where every movement could be fatal. It's here that the Boto reveals its true superpower. Its pink body snakes between trunks and branches with impossible surgical precision. Whilst oceanic dolphins have fused cervical vertebrae for speed, The Boto possesses a completely articulated neck. It rotates its head 90 degrees in any direction, investigates every crevice, every cavity between roots. Its pectoral fins, proportionally gigantic, function as precision rudders for maneuvers that defy physics. Compare, an oceanic dolphin swimming in the flooded forest would smash against obstacles within seconds. The Boto? It dances through the chaos as if it knew every millimeter of the labyrinth. Because it does know, acoustically engraved in its neural memory. Now comes the part that's going to blow your mind. The Boto's echolocation doesn't just detect objects. It reveals texture, density, size, and internal composition. In complete darkness, 20 meters away, it distinguishes between a dead fish floating and a live prey moving amongst branches. But wait, it gets even more insane. When multiple Botos hunt in the same area, they adjust the frequencies of their clicks so as not to interfere with each other. Each Boto maintains its own private sonar channel whilst coordinating collective hunts. Think about this. They orchestrate an invisible ultrasonic symphony where each brain processes thousands of simultaneous echoes without ever confusing signals. It's real-time neural processing that surpasses any computer we've built, and the scientific conclusion is disturbing. The most sophisticated intelligence doesn't evolve where life is easy. It explodes exactly where survival seems impossible. The Boto proves this every second of its blind and brilliant existence. The Amazon River harbors over 3,000 cataloged fish species, the greatest freshwater diversity on the planet. The Boto knows the acoustic signature of hundreds of them. During the floods, when the tambaki, Colossoma macropomum, invades the submerged forest to devour fruits from the canopies, the Boto prepares ambushes calculated with military precision. Its bite, equipped with 34 conical teeth on each side, crushes armored scales and defensive spines. But it also demonstrates surgical delicacy when extracting small catfish, Loricariidae family, from tiny dens using only the tip of its rostrum as pincers. Recent studies have opened Botos' stomachs and found fragments of 40 different species in a single individual. 40. This isn't blind opportunism. It's cognitive strategy based on a mental library of sound signatures built over decades. Each prey represents a decision processed in milliseconds. Nutritional value versus energetic effort. Risk versus reward. Everything calculated neurologically whilst navigating a submerged labyrinth in total darkness. It's intelligence operating across multiple simultaneous dimensions. That vibrant pink color isn't just aesthetic. It's a biological cooling system functioning at its limit. Whilst oceanic dolphins battle against cold, the Boto faces the opposite problem. Waters of 29 degrees Celsius that could cook it alive through its own metabolism. Thin skin saturated with blood capillaries functions as a radiator. The hotter the water, the more blood flows to the surface, the pinker it becomes. But scientists discovered something fascinating. Male Botos develop progressively more intense pink with age and social dominance. The skin becomes a visual communication panel. Scars from territorial battles create unique patterns. Biographies written in tissue. Researchers have already cataloged over 800 individuals just by photographing these marks. Imagine, each pink body floating in the murky waters carries a history of 3 decades of confrontations, hierarchies, defended territories, a living archive of experiences engraved in the very flesh. And we're only beginning to decipher what these marks reveal about a secret underwater society. For decades, scientists thought botos were solitary. They were completely wrong. Long-term analyses with photographic identification exploded that theory. Botos maintain stable social networks, friendships that last years. Mothers remain with calves for 3 complete years. It's not just care, it's schooling. Young botos absorb mental acoustic maps of territories, knowledge about seasonal cycles, complex social strategies, information culturally transmitted across generations. Wait, it gets better. Botos use tools. They carry branches and aquatic vegetation as displays to attract females or intimidate rivals. And most shocking, they cooperate with human fishermen in a mutualistic relationship documented for centuries. Botos direct schools of fish towards human nets and capture fish that escape. They recognize human intentions and adjust behavior in response. Social intelligence transcending barriers between species. Something science thought impossible until witnessing it with its own eyes. In indigenous and riverside cosmologies, the boto isn't just an animal. It's an entity that transforms into a seductive man during nighttime celebrations. Folklore? Perhaps. But this legend created cultural protection more effective than any modern environmental law. Communities that feared or revered the boto avoided hunting it for centuries. Cultural taboo saved the species, but the same mythology also generated persecution. Fishermen occasionally killed botos for damages to nets. Anthropological studies reveal a surprising truth. Traditional communities that maintain mythical narratives demonstrate greater tolerance towards the species' presence. Shamans possess ecological knowledge about botos' movement patterns that rivals scientific data, transmitted orally across millennia. This intersection between ancestral wisdom and modern science offers a unique pathway for conservation. The boto isn't a study object. It's a teacher about how to inhabit the Amazon without destroying it. And we're finally beginning to listen. Now comes the part that's going to make you angry. The pink river dolphin's fate hangs by a razor's edge. Hydroelectric dams fragment genetically distinct populations, preventing reproduction essential for evolutionary survival. Mercury from illegal mining operations contaminates fish, accumulating neurotoxins through the food chain that destroy botos' brains. Commercial fishing with trawl nets captures botos accidentally, killing more individuals than are born annually. Worse still, there's clandestine trade in boto meat sold as bait for piracatinga fishing, Calophysis macropterus. Populations have fallen 50% in some sub-basins over the last 3 decades. 50%. But numbers don't capture the real magnitude. Each dead boto removes not just unique genes, it removes decades of ecological knowledge stored neurologically, mental maps of territories, memories of seasonal cycles, hunting skills refined over years. When populations collapse, entire ecosystems lose a key regulator whose function we still only superficially understand. We're erasing living libraries before reading the first chapter. In the opaque silence of the Amazon River's waters, where you and I would see only deadly darkness, the pink river dolphin navigates sonic universes that our minds can barely imagine. It transformed blindness into absolute vision, weakness into superpower, impossibility into total domination. This extraordinary creature teaches us a fundamental truth. Genuine intelligence isn't born from brute force. It explodes from deep adaptation to nature's most subtle rhythms. Protecting the invisible guardian of the Amazon River means preserving a living witness of millions of years of evolution that defied all odds. If this journey through the invisible touched you deeply, subscribe now. New Amazonian mysteries that will shatter your perception of reality arrive every week. And leave in the comments, what impossible secret of nature do you want us to unravel together? The adventure is only just exploding, and you won't want to miss the next chapter.